It was a long ride down to Bellevue, but if you treated it like vacation and took a stop off at the Field of Dreams like I did, it really wasn't that bad going down. Coming back, now that was a different story with rain and all kinds of other hazards, but we did make it back. And the Trojans, well, it was still Iowa, but it turned out to be like heaven for Turkey Valley as they came away with their sixth consecutive victory. This one 44-6 at the hands of the Bellevue Comets during their homecoming celebration. This report being brought to you by Fensel Oil and LP and by the Turkey Valley at 50 DVD. You can own it. Just follow the information on this page. Things did not start out very good for Turkey Valley. Weather was nice, clear, very little breeze, but the Trojans, it seemed like maybe Coach Scot was having them eat buttered corn with their hands on the way down. They had a little bit of butterfingers. They did muff a few balls, and they did lose a fumble on a punt. Actually, it hit the back of a blocker, but it turned into points early on. So Turkey Valley did struggle. However, after Jordan Mitchell took one to the house, 76 yards, it was all Turkey Valley on way to the 44-6 victory. One of the guys who was a force inside in the interior line was Issac Toberman, and he explains how defense is king for the Turkey Valley Trojans.
Talking with Issac Toberman, you made some big plays early on defense in this ballgame. Got a couple of losses, but this was a pretty good game for the defense overall.
Yeah, they had a couple big plays, but other than that, we pretty much shut them down. So,
looking ahead, it's going to get tough now, though, isn't it?
Yeah, we got two teams ahead of us that are undefeated, and then pretty hard Clayton Ridge team. So it'll be pretty tough.
Excellent, Issac.
Issac Toberman, he's a senior, listed at 6 foot 225, plays in the interior line for the Turkey Valley Trojans. Well, let's run down the scoring for you on the night. We told you about the Mitchell touchdown, 76 yards, and the PAT, Jordan Schmidt to Justin Bakula, and it made it 8-6 Turkey Valley. That was with 4:31 left to play in the first quarter. The Comets had taken the lead after that fumble recovery of that ball that hit the back of a lineman at the 7. Okay, Turkey Valley added another score. Justin Bakula, who had a big night. He was everywhere there for a while in this game. He caught a 12-yard touchdown pass with 52 seconds left in the first quarter, and it's really when you figured Turkey Valley had this one in hand. And Justin Bakula talked with us after the game.
Talking with Justin Bakula, not always getting the ball thrown to you in this offense, but you made a couple of touchdown catches tonight and some PATs.
Yeah, Coach said when you throw it, go up and get it, so that's what I did.
You're pretty tall. I mean, a lot of times there's little guys back there, so it's pretty easy for you to go up higher than them.
Yeah, but they do a pretty good job defending me, face guarding me, and knocking the ball away, but I just try to grab it and hold on to it.
Surprising to you that this team's done so well? You were on the club last year, but this team has really come together.
No, we work hard in the off season, come a weight room, coaches do good, we condition, we just run through our plays, we run them well.
That's Justin Bakula. He's also a senior, 6'3", 213, plays tight end, defensive end for Turkey Valley, and had an outstanding game. Well, it was going 1-2-3 punt almost all night long after the early going of the game for the Bellevue Comets. Turkey Valley would add another score, 9:19 left in the first half. When Jordan Mitchell went for 5 yards, the PAT that time was intercepted, so it was a 26 ball game. And a guy was really making a lot of big plays at this point in the game was Marshall Rosenbaum. He had a 5-yard loss that he threw a guy for after that Mitchell touchdown, and he also made some other big plays, and we talked with Marshall after the game.
Rosenbaum, big night for the defense. You made some, from your defensive end, you made some big tackles.
Yeah, we practiced all week pretty hard on Scot, and they got us some pretty good looks, so our defense could really see what was going on out there.
And it kind of started slow for the ball club tonight. Bus ride, or what was the reason for that?
Yeah, we kind of came out a little lame at the beginning, but we pulled it out and came back in and won it. So
that's Marshall Rosenbaum. He's only a junior, 6'1", 157, but he had a big night against Bellevue. Okay, finishing up on the scoring, Jordan Schmidt would hit Justin Bakula on a 30-yard touchdown. Bakula had 2 TDs on the night. Schmidt then ran the 2-point conversion. With 4:20 left in the half, it was 28-6 in favor of the Trojans. Trojans would add one more as it began to sprinkle a little bit about this time, and the wind picked up, and Turkey Valley would add one more score before the end of the half. Jordan Schmidt on an end around made it a 36-6 game after the pass went to Mitchell for the PAT. And only one more score on the night. That came early in the second half. Jordan Mitchell on a 3-yard burst right up the middle, 2-point conversion, Mitchell on a pass, and it was 44-6, and that was all the scoring. As Turkey Valley was content with running out the clock and actually took a knee late in the game inside the 5 just to not run things up on them. Good sportsmanship shown by Coach Scott and the rest of the Trojans. We talked with Coach Scott and got his comments on the game.
Talking Mark Scott, started a little slow tonight. You made some mistakes early, but you were able to regroup and overcome it.
Yeah, I was afraid we might overlook the kids a little bit in the long bus ride. I'm not sure we were locked in as I thought. I was a little worried about that long bus ride, and might be overlooking the team a little bit there. But the kids bounced back and played hard after that, though.
Yeah, you were really defensively, offensively, everything seemed to be clicking.
Yeah, especially defensively. I think we, except for a couple of plays, we pretty much dominated the front line, and then we tackled well again.
Well, one thing I think that's happened the last 2 weeks, you lost a ball on a punt, on a fumble, and that's something that could come down and hurt you if you keep doing it.
Yeah, you're right. That first one, though, it wasn't the receiver. It was bounced off of one of the guys that was dropping back to catch it, and they just need to. We had a new guy back there. You need to be a little more vocal about getting everybody away from that.
Schedule's kind of worked in your favor. You were able to grow as a team. You're undefeated, but now you have 3 tough teams ahead of you.
Yeah, that's what we told the kids. Now we got to get after it. This is where you got to get locked in and start showing. Dominant. You got to come out and play hard from the start from here on out.
This is Kyle with Fensel Oil and LP Company, letting you know that we are here to serve your propane gas, diesel, and gasoline needs. We offer sales and rentals of LP tanks, contracting, budget billing, and automatic filling to avoid inconvenient out-of-gas situations. Fensel Oil would like to remind customers that you must be properly trained technician to make modifications to any gas system. Please call us if you need any changes to your gas system. Contact us at 563-569-8205 or visit us on the web at fenceloil.com. Fensel Oil and LP Company, where safety and service are number one.
That's the wrap on the Turkey Valley 44-6 win over Bellevue. Trojans 6-0 overall, 4-0 in the district play, and they face a team with an identical record to theirs next week when they travel to Starmont in the biggest game of the year to this point. It'll be Turkey Valley Starmont. We'll do the same type of reporting next week right here on WDDnews.com. It's been brought to you today by Turkey Valley at 50 on DVD. You can own it. You should own it, or it's a great gift idea. And by Fensel Oil and LP. For WDDnews.com, I'm Randy Novotny.